Hey guys, what's up? It's Reaper Jinkai here, and this video is more of just to show you guys some of the Pokemon stuff I've collected over the years. I got all laying out on my desk. I have my camera tilted up just a little bit. No spoilers. So I'm gonna start with the stuff I got with today, starting with my little Umbreon hat. I've been wearing it since I got it. I love it. If you're part of the Nappy Nation, like I am, I apologize. But it had to be done. So, I got this from PokeCrate. It took about a week and a half or so to get here. And with it, something I did not know, let's see. Oh, that's gotta be... let's turn it that way. I don't know. I know it's gonna be really bad quality, but it's a Dragonite card. I really don't play the card game that much. Let me scoot up. I feel like I'm so far away from you guys. Let me get closer. So, get to see the little Umbreon hat a little bit more. Then this is the only Pokemon deck I have ever owned. I can't get anything to focus. This is gonna be hard. It's a really bad webcam, but I just kind of want to show off some of my collection. See, and this isn't all I have. I just have the DS games. I can't find my Game Boy through Game Boy Advance games, but let's start with my DS, my 3DS. As you can probably tell, it's the Xerneas and Yveltal Special Edition 3DS XL. I got it from my mom, and I love it. I'm working on getting a capture card. That's the next big project, but soon I will have college taken care of, college payments, and then I can kind of start spending more money on stuff that I want to instead of what I need to. But anyways, so let's go with the oldest game I have sitting here, which I could be wrong, but I think it's this one. Let me try and get it. I can't read that at all, but it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. Great game. I've beaten it once. Don't know what much to say about it. It's kind of a straightforward game. I don't know. It's hard to talk about Explorers games. The number one thing that I really wish they would fix is the AI. I hate it so much. Just so much. Actually, looking at this, we'll start with off-branched games. And we're going to go from DS to 3DS games. I didn't mention that. I just saw... Whatcha? There we go. I got my ears back. But, I like the games. I don't like the AI, though. If you ever played the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you turn a corner and an enemy enters the room that you're leaving, and your ally is still in there, your ally will turn around and attack. And I have lost multiple dungeons because I've lost the main comrade in the game, and it's like, can you just stay with me and not die? Like, I'm 30 levels higher than where I need to be because you run off and go soloing everything. Can you not die? Please? And then, next we have... I have all the Pokemon Rangers, but this is the only one I could find right now. Pokemon Ranger Guardian sign. Let's see. The light is just killing it. Let's try to... You can kind of see the art on the cover, but Let's see if I can't focus it. Let's... this is my bad hand, so I apologize. It's focusing in on me. Unprofessional, as always. Yeah, it's just making it worse. Let's turn it back. Okay, let's get it to where we can see me again. That's not bad. That's actually maybe a little bit better than what it was before. So if you can see it from this distance, now the light's going to be a problem. There, that's about as good as I can get it. Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Fun game. Kind of straightforward, kind of short. But that's what all side series games are. I've beaten that one multiple times. I've actually beaten all the Pokemon Ranger games. I'm just going to put these two to the side so I know which ones I've talked about. A lot of fun. Wish that it got more in depth as you went on. I'm actually going to take a sip of coffee, so coffee's bad for you. Just kidding. But yeah, it's a good game. I like the story of it. I don't like the final sign you get because, in my opinion, you should be able to summon that one everywhere. If you're looking for an off-branch Pokemon game that's a lot of fun but doesn't follow the main story, it's a good one. You know, I might just take off my glasses for this because... no! You can't have that. I can't even see now, so... Am I still there? Yes, I am. Okay. I'll take that off because since this is a video focusing on me, the reflection coming off my glasses is going to be horrible. Let me just get that position so I can just click and not search for it later. So next we have Pokemon Conquest, which... Again, if you're part of the Nappy Nation, I'm going to try. Okay, it doesn't look like there's much reflecting off of it. I can see briefly, guys. Like, imagine a really blurry camera, and that's what I'm seeing right now. But, and I have to blink a lot more. This is probably a bad idea. Let me know what you think of this. So yeah, Pokemon Conquest. I recently played through that again. I ended with a Jolteon and an Umbreon, because if you don't know, there's rare events to where EVs will appear in random kingdoms, and of course your character can bond with them. And the problem I had with Jolteon was Nobunaga's main Pokemon, because he quad resisted it. And I couldn't do anything about it. So I'm going to move my last three games in order of how much I like them. So, on my Pokemon White version, White version was the first Gen 5 game I ever played. Clearly, because it's one of the first ones. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Let's see. I started with an Oshawott. Oshawot's my favorite. And I got bored of playing with Oshawott because, eventually Black 2 and White 2 came out. I'll tell you which one I have next. And I picked Oshawott again, so... But I love Oshawott, so I didn't want to get rid of him. So I went back to White, restarted, got Superior, and played through it with that. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to try and remember to look at you guys. This is most of my commentary during gameplay, me being like, what did I do again? What did I... So I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to become a better content creator. I can't tell how long this has been going now either. It's about 5 minutes last time I looked. But, anyways. Yeah, white was a good game. I got white, and my friend got black. And that's just kind of how it went for us. We would both get opposing games. I have Soul Silver somewhere. I really wish I could find it. I really love that game. But anyways, we would get the opposite games, and we would see who could play through first. And we always kind of based it off of the legendary of the game to who got who, or who got what game. In this one, I liked Zekrom, because Zekrom just looks badass in my opinion. It's Red Eyes Black Dragon in Pokemon. Like, how can you not be happy with that? And then he liked Reshiram, so it worked out. That probably ruined which one I got next. But we raced through that game, and that's a lot of fun. If you ever have a friend who plays the same game, or the same game, but like the opposite of it, play at the same time. Just race each other. We go through so fast. When we had Soul Silver and Heart Gold, we both got halfway through Johto or halfway through Kanto, sorry, in one night. Like, we started at 5 p.m., he stayed over, we stayed up all night. And it was hilarious because we were screaming at each other. My dad walked in, he goes, you guys need to go to bed. It's like, no, we're fine. Actually, no, I think we actually 100%ed it. Like, not Pokedex and everything like that, but I think we got all 16 badges. We left the second time of the Elite Four for the next day. But I remember we were going through Blue's gym, and we were yelling at each other, because if you guys don't know, there's pressure plates everywhere, kind of like in the Team Rocket base, and it sends you rolling around, and we were just yelling to see, because he got in there about 5 minutes before I did, but I've always been quicker at the puzzles, so I got to the end of it 2 minutes before he did and beat Blue first, and he just raged. But anyways, let's move on to Pokemon Black 2. So, for those of you who have never played these games, they're really good games, but if you're playing one over the other because of legendaries, you need to remember that the first one is the opposite color of what the dragon is, and the second one is what color the dragon is. Why they did that, I don't know. I thought I was going to get white too because white had Zekrom, but I ended up getting black too because Zekrom was in it. Even though you have to go looking for it, kinda, but when we raced this one too, and we skipped over the part to where you were supposed to go get Zekrom, so we had like level 80s when I finally got him, so it was really to where it's supposed to be a hard challenge to get him, or a decently hard challenge to get him. We were over leveled and ready for it. Yeah, I can't say much more about Black 2 that I can, but actually no, I can. The Black Tower and the White Tree. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when you go to the Black City in Black 2, or I think it's the White Forest, I don't know what their names are, but when you go there, there are towers, and if you complete them and beat Alder's grandson, and go talk to Alder when you're done, he will, if you're playing Black 2, you will get a shiny Gibble, which I still have. I'll get to that later. And you get a shiny Dratini if you're playing White 2. And that was a big challenge. That was a lot of fun to go through. And then the last one for the DSs that you guys should already know I own, if I can grab it. Platinum. this should be no surprise to anybody. In between the games I've showed you so far, I probably have close to 1,000 hours on these games. Just those, and I still have 4 more to go. So yeah, Pokemon is a big part of my life. I'm proud to say that. But, you know, I've talked enough about Platinum. In so many videos, I've talked enough about Platinum. You guys don't want to hear it again. So, let's move on to the 3DS Pokemon games. And again, we're going to start with off-branched ones. We have... wrong way. Pokemon Rumble Blast. I don't know. The Rumble games aren't bad. I'd recommend them if you're bored and you need a game to play. I would not recommend them if you're looking for a very in-depth plot-filled game. That I don't know much else to say. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then I have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. I got, yeah, you can't see that with all the white that's on it, or at least I can't. So I'm going to do that. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Like I said, I can't see. I'm sorry. So, that was I like the game. I think you are given too many good team members, though. Very early on in the game, you get Virizion, or I call her Verizon just because I think it's hilarious. But way too powerful team members. Way too early on. And they didn't fix the AI. Oh my lord. Fix the AI, people. I have not beaten this one. I have not beaten it because I'm trying to get through consecutive dungeons in a row. And I can kill everything in there easy enough. The problem is my team will get split up because of the bad AI. And then I have to go hunt them down or they die. And I just kind of... And I can't hunt them down and stare at my bottom screen the whole time to see how their health is doing so that I can heal them. And it's even worse when you're in Hail, because in Hail they don't regenerate health. So it's like... But anyways, moving on. We'll go to the newest on the main series games. So we have Pokemon Y, which I have 210 hours on this game already. And I know it's the older of the two, but... And I've restarted it multiple times. So on my current save file, I have 210 hours. I would round up to 400 hours. And that's making competitive Pokemon, beating the game, stuff like that. Normal stuff. I need to stop looking up at the screen. I look up at the screen to make sure I'm centered, and I'm sure my eyes just look creepy. So I'm going to try and keep focused on the camera. But, great game. Like the story. If you haven't played Pokemon Y, get Pokemon Y. That's all I'm going to say. Or if you haven't gotten X either, get Pokemon X. Whichever one you want. And I have the Gible from Black 2 on Pokemon Y, along with like 4 other Garchomps, because Garchomp. And for the last game, Omega Ruby, I had about 150 hours on my last save file, and I restarted to do a Wonderlock, and I have about 100 hours on that. Not much to say about that one. Great game, great remake, love everything they did to it. But I can't say much about it because I don't do much competitive on it. So the last two things I have, and again I'll go from the oldest to the newest, is Froakie. So I have a little Froakie. My girlfriend got me this. And he has like a little pouch somewhere. I forget where it was at. Yeah. Back here, on the back of his fluff, there's a little hole, and I'll show you that it goes all the way through. So, and she had stuck a note in there that I had not found, and she put a little note that she got a Fennec and I got a Froakie. I should explain that first. And she put a note in there saying, "You're water and I'm fire because you're always super effective on me." And I still have the note over by my bed still, and it was really cute, and I love her so much. And then for our 1.5-year anniversary, she was so mad at me because a week before I switched my mascot to Gibble, and she already had this. So if you're old here, you know that my mascot was a little Duskull. And I still like Duskull a lot, but so she was so upset because she already had this little Duskull sitting there waiting for me. And I switched my mascot to Gibble. On a spur of a moment thing, I'm just like, I want Gibble. And I want a stuffed Gibble so bad. Actually, I'm going to leave these little guys. I'm going to leave him to where we can kind of see him. He's peeking at us. It's like peekaboo. See if I can't get Froakie to sit up. So I kind of wanted to do this just let's center above them. So I kind of wanted to do this so that you guys could get to see everything I have, see how big Pokemon is part of my life, and let me know how big of Pokemon has impacted your life. I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can see how long I've been rambling. Ooh, 23 minutes. Okay, I need to get out of here, guys. Nobody wants to watch this. But if you enjoy the little Froakie and the Gibble, or not Gibble, I'm sorry, Duskull, you're not Gibble. If you guys enjoyed just listening to everything I got, please hit like or dislike. If you don't like these types of videos, that's fine. Dislike it. A misconception a lot of people have is that YouTubers get paid by likes, and we don't. I'm not even big enough to have a partnership that I could get paid for anything. So, the likes, the reason why I ask for them is it's literally just telling me if I do something right. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, or comment, or whatever. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Because then I get to know that I need to fix something. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.